to use the sine rule because you already have something in your mind where to apply the cosine, and I've just introduced this one, sine rule. So you've got questions in your mind. How can I apply the sine rule? You get to apply the sine rule under these two conditions. Whenever you've got two angles, so when you've got two angles and one side, so two angles and one side, this is like this, two angles like this and one side. So A there, whenever you see that A is standing in for angle, that is the angle. That S you are able to see, this is a side. So you just need to understand that, okay, whenever you are given two angles and one side, you are supposed to use the what? You are supposed to use the sine rule. You also use the sine rule when you've got two sides. So when you've got two sides and one angle. One what? One angle. This is written as side, and angle here. Some of you that have studied and have followed me so closely, you discover that this second one is also applying on the cosine rule. To make you understand or to clear these doubts that may try to come in between the cosine rule and the sine rule, more especially on this point. This one, two sides and one angle. How can you know that it is falling under the sine rule? When the two sides are not putting the angle in the middle. For example, if you've got a triangle like this is just an example, a triangle like this, you've got, let's say you've got 6 centimeters this side, you also have 5 centimeters this side, then the angle that is here, this is 40 degrees. A question that is like this, these two sides are putting the angle in the middle, or they are odding the angle. Have you seen a side here, another side here, then the angle is in the middle? Such a question, you are supposed to use the what? The sine cosine rule. You are supposed to use the cosine rule. This is what we've been doing the past few days. But what I get to mean, two sides and one angle, you are given a side here, 6 centimeters and 5 centimeters there. Then an angle is given there. Maybe they will say 60 degrees. So here you are supposed to use what? The sine rule. So the difference between the sine rule and the cosine rule is that we get to use this one under this because this is the only thing that is appearing to be on both sides. Under the cosine rule, the two sides should put the angle in the middle. But under the sine rule, the two sides given are not supposed to put the angle. Have you seen this side, the angle is not here. The angle can be here or the angle can be there. So this is the difference. I guess you've seen this particular difference. A question like this, you use the cosine. A question like this, you use sine. But this one, two angles and one side, is only applicable to the sine rule. And the cosine rule, where you're given all the three sides, that one, it is just with the what? The cosine. So I guess I've explained this and you've seen how to answer questions that you are going to encounter in your exams. I'm here to prepare you. I'm here to make sure that you understand these things in an easy way without any struggle. The question that I have for you now, how can I know that this is the formula I'm going to use? So how to generate the formula? So let us go. So I'll be giving examples which are exam questions. So I'll say example 1. So this is how I get to teach. Formulas, I'll be generating them even as I get to give examples. So let us write this example together. This is a question from 2017 GCE. So this question came in 2017 under the GCE exams. So the question was saying, in the diagram below, you're given a diagram like this. It was something like this. You're given something that is like this. Have you seen? So you've got R there. You also have a Q there. Then we've got P there. These are points. So we are given an angle here, which is 36 degrees. We are also given an angle there, which is 46 degrees. We are given a side here, 36.5 meters. So since you've been with me all this while, the first question, I'll just answer the first question. But these other questions, you answer them as exercise because I've taught and you need to make sure that you are able to practice. So question A was saying calculate P. Question 1 was saying calculate PQ. And this was carrying 4 marks. You can confirm. Then 2 was saying calculate the area of triangle. Calculate the what? Area of triangle what? Calculate the area of triangle PQR. PQR. Then the last question was telling us to say calculate the what? The shortest distance. It was telling us to say calculate the shortest what? The shortest distance from where? The shortest distance from R to what? To PQ. So these are the questions. 2 marks, 2 marks. This one carrying 4 marks. Altogether 8 marks. And this is the lowest marks that this particular question can have in an exam. So my key interest, area of a triangle, I've taught. Shortest distance, I've taught. We are just remaining with this capacity. So I'll just teach you this capacity. This is where my lesson is based. These things are just the same. So we are given 2 angles and one what? One side. Then we are told to find what? We are told to find PQ. We are told to find this particular length, PQ. So this is R facing this side. This is small r. This is P facing the down part. This is where we've got small p. This is Q facing this side. This is where we've got small q. So this is to tell you that RQ is just the same as small p. Which formula are we going to use? First of all, we are told to find the PQ. PQ, it is this length that we are told to find. The question is, do we have another angle? So just notice that whenever you are given 2 angles, what you need to do, you know that angles inside the triangle adds up to 180. So what you need to do, you just need to add the 2, subtract from 180. So what are we going to do? We say 46 plus 36, the answer we are getting 82. 82, then we say 180 minus 82. 180 minus 82. What is the answer? The answer is 98. So meaning that the angle that is here is 98. And how is the formula going to be? You say this one you are told to find PQ, which is R. So you say R over then sine what? Sine capital letter R. Then you look for a side that is having its angle. We've got P, we've got side P, and we've got angle P. I can't go with this one. There is no side here, but an angle is given. If I go with this one, meaning I'm going to have 2 unknown values. The R, I don't know. And I'll also include the Q. So, first of all, you look at a question. You are told to find PQ. So, you get this PQ, divide by sine opposite angle. Sine that. So, you go to this one now that is having a side and its own angle. In other words, here, what is the side? P. Small p over opposite capital P. That one there, capital P. From here, it is just a matter of substituting. So R is the one I'm looking for. What is angle R? that is 98, which is equal to, what is P? 36.5 over sine P. Angle now, sine, what is the angle? Angle P, 46 there. 46. From here, I need to cross multiply. So I'm going to have R sine 46, which is equal to, I cross multiply. I say 36.5 times sine 98. This sine 98. So I cross multiply sine 98. It is equal to what? I'm getting the answer, which is 36.1447845. Kindly confirm with me. Since I want to find R, I divide both sides by what? Sine 46. Even here, I divide by sine what? Sine 46. This and this will be cancelled. I'll remain with R, which is equal to, this answer is already displaying on my calculator. So I just say divide what? Sine 46. What is the answer? I'm getting 50.241716. Just going. Then I'll conclude and say, therefore what? PQ is equal to, I've been telling you that if the degree of a question are not specified, you put them to 3 significant figures. So we count 1, 2, 3. The boundary is here. So this number is what? This number is 4 less than 5. Everything here is going to be maintained. 50.2. But if this was 6, 5 going up, this 3 would have become, this 2 would have become a 3. Then I put the units, meters. I'm done with this question. So meaning that PQ is equal to what? 50.2. I'm done. Let's see how you are going to answer this one. Even this one. Let me see how you are going to answer them. I just see if you've been following. So let's see how you are going to answer that. This is your exercise. So before you do anything, before you proceed to the next part, answer these two and try to submit now the next exercise. So answer these and let's see how you are going to come up with those answers. I see if for sure you've been following what I've been doing. So I just want to test you. If you've been following, I can be teaching what else people are not following. So this is how you answer a question like this, and this is how you need to be answering if you are given such questions, even in an exam. I guess you've seen how I've answered this. We just follow instructions. Some parts, for example, I've found this side. They may remove one angle and discover that that question will have a a sine inverse somewhere. So the concepts that we've gathered from all these things is just the same. Don't throw the concepts that we've gathered. So let's see how we are going to answer just these two questions. Finish them. I know some people